Every case you're about to hear is real. Every victim had a name. Some got justice, some are still waiting. None of them should be forgotten. This is the Dark Nordic. A storm is coming. Not the kind you can see, not yet, but the kind that will, within hours, erase almost everything. Somewhere in a forest outside a Swedish city, a young woman lies hidden beneath the debris of fallen branches and torn leaves. She's been missing since the night before. Her friends last saw her outside a restaurant, in the middle of the city, surrounded by people, and then she was gone. 20 meters. That's as far as the police can trace her steps. 20 meters, and then nothing. This is the story of Caisa, and of a storm that almost took the truth with it. Caisa Jonsson was 19 years old. She was out with friends, doing what 19-year-olds do on a night out in Norrköping, laughing, dancing, losing track of time. At some point that night, she became separated from the group. She needed to get home. She got into an unlicensed taxi, what in Sweden is called a black cab, a private car. No meter, no company name, just a driver and a stranger willing to trust him. It was meant to take her home. It didn't. The driver doesn't take her home. Instead, he drives her out of the city, to a forested area on the outskirts of Norrköping. What happens there is something no victim should ever have to endure. He assaults her, and then he kills her with a knife, by strangulation, and with a 12-kilogram stone. Afterward, he leaves her there, in the trees. Days pass, and then the storm arrives. Its name is Gudrun, one of the most destructive storms to ever hit southern Sweden. Trees are uprooted across the entire region. Branches, leaves, debris thrown for miles. And somewhere beneath all of it, Caisa, a family out, walking in the wood, finds her. By now, the storm has scattered almost everything that could have told investigators what happened. Police begin working backward. They trace Caisa's final night, minute by minute, where she was seen, who she was with, which direction she walked, and they succeed, almost completely. They follow her steps right up to a single point, 20 meters from a restaurant in the heart of Norrköping, and there, the trail simply ends. No witnesses see what happens next. No camera catches it. Nothing. Whatever happened in those final moments before she disappeared happened in a blind spot the investigation can't reach. The forensic examination of Caisa's body reveals something crucial, a DNA trace. It's run through the national database. No match. The perpetrator has never been registered, never previously convicted of anything serious enough to be on file. But something else comes back. The same DNA matches a different unsolved case, a violent assault that took place in Norrköping almost exactly 1 year earlier. 2 crimes, 1 perpetrator, still unidentified. Profilers with the National Criminal Police put together a picture based on both cases. Someone who likely works nights in central Norrköping. Someone who knows the streets after dark. Nearly a year passes with no suspect. Then, in connection with another case, police speak to a 25-year-old man. At first, he isn't a suspect at all. He delivers newspapers, which means he's out on the streets of Norrköping at night, exactly like the profile suggested. He's brought in simply as a witness, but during the interview, he says things odd, inconsistent things that catch an investigator's attention. He's asked if he'll voluntarily provide a DNA sample. He agrees. The result comes back. A match to both cases, the assault from the year before and Caisa. But by the time police have the answer, he is already gone. He has left the country. An arrest warrant is issued in his absence. He is eventually located and arrested at an airport in Munich, Germany. He is charged and tried. The evidence is strong. The DNA, the timeline, the pattern connecting both crimes. He is convicted, sentenced to life in prison and to lifetime expulsion from Sweden. But he denies it. He denies the assault. He denies the murder. Even standing in front of the evidence, he denies it. For years, he says nothing else. A decade passes. Caisa's mother, Ingrid, writes a book about her daughter, about the years since, about what it means to lose a child to violence and then have to keep living. And then something happens that no one expected. 10 years after the conviction, the man tells 2 police officers, in private, that he did it. He confesses. It changes nothing about the sentence. He was already serving life, but for a family that had waited a decade for even that much, it mattered. Caisa Jonsson went out one night with her friends and never came home. For nearly a year, her killer walked free, unidentified, his name unknown even to himself in the eyes of the investigation. It took a storm that destroyed the evidence, a DNA trace that almost said nothing, and a chance encounter with a newspaper boy on a night shift, to finally close the distance between 20 meters and the truth. Caisa was just 19. She should have gotten home safely that night. She was just in the beginning of her life, when someone decided to take it from her. We tell their stories so they never be forgotten. This has been The Dark Nordic.